What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we have another unboxing. So depending on how you're watching this, we just unboxed another one, but we're spreading them out so we don't spam y'all with just a bunch of unboxing videos. It's very much so a familiar sort of theme going on, I guess you could call it. But, oh, box opened on me. We have a Jack Wolf knives, and I'm super excited for this. This is arguably one of the most I've been excited for a knife in a very long time. I bought this one and another traditional knife, which we'll bust it out here in a little. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. But very much so getting into the modern renditions of traditional pocket knives. And just a huge fan of this company as a whole. Really a fan of modern slip joints as a whole. But really, this brand right here has paved the way. And as soon as I saw their whole marketing, their knives, just watched countless videos on them, I said I had to pull the trigger. And so I got this at a very good price secondhand with the other knife I unboxed. And it was just a price I couldn't refuse. And so I said, okay. I wanted to mention, talk to people, meet people, like put yourself out there in the community, and you'll find awesome shit. You'll find awesome deals, and I'm gonna kill this fucking fly. I swear to God, I will karate kid you so quick. Anyways, let's go ahead and get in the box. I'm so excited, but I want to give this at least the proper opening it deserves, because this is absolutely just stellar vibe for the whole company. As you can see, we have the tube of greatness, okay? Proper size. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. That's a proper size tube right there. But Jack Wolf logo, of course. And if you couldn't tell from the artwork, this is the Sharpshooter Jack. So, super excited. Like I said, just the whole vibe, the whole packaging, everything. Just Jack Wolf does it right. And I believe it was Duty's Daggers video. He talked about how he talked to Ben, and that these are, they're priced where they're at for what they could do, because he wants everything in it, and that they just have to be priced where they are. We will see if they are worth the price after this, but I mean, I'm not going to talk shit on them. I absolutely think they are expensive, but we will see if they're worth it. So, here you go. This is not presented how you would get one at all, because like I said, this is secondhand. As you can see, we have the Jack Wolf knives slip here, and as you can see, it is secondary. I mean, the slip has been used. So, love that they give you a slip, though. I think that's a great little extra that they don't have to do necessarily, but for the price, I think it's absolutely worth it. So, got your pog, which should have been at the top. It matches the artwork. Oh, Sharpshooter, as you can see. And then it has the Jack Wolf all tacticaled out with a Barrett 50 cal. And then what else do we have in here? Oh, damn it, if I can get it out. There's a ring inside that makes it almost impossible to get these out. Got the sticker, and we actually have both, which I didn't know. Oh, get out there. If we would have both, because, like I said, this is secondhand, but we will use one of these and save one of these in the can. That's what we'll do. Thank God the guy didn't do that, so I could do that myself. But what else? Just, and then the foam is absolutely messed up, so we'll fix that later. Won't even worry about that right now. A little candy, but let's go ahead and get into the knife itself. So, comes with this nice micro fiber cloth, and here we are. Oh my God. I have to take this in for a little bit because this is absolutely beautiful. Favorite knife I own, hands down, just by looking at it. Just looks. And this jig titanium feels absolutely amazing. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and open it. Oh, pull is great. See if y'all can help get y'all the walk and talk you deserve. Absolutely beautiful. Has some fingerprints on the blade. We'll try and clean that off real quick. Like I said, these have all been used, so it's not a brand new in-box type price, but they've all been carried. Definitely love the strength of this guy. I feel like I can still choke up on it if I needed to. But let's try just this gun stock. This gun stock pattern really does lock your fingers in place, which that's all I've heard about it is just, you know, you put 2 fingers right here and then the 2 fingers on the top shelf and just go to work. And we'll go ahead and just set that beautiful, absolutely beautiful knife down. I love it. This could be your one and done. I wanted to buy some slip joints. Let's see. I want to be careful doing this. Yeah, okay. So you can move your fingers up a little more if you try and close at one hand. Just clarification. But walk and talk's beautiful. But I wanted more slip joints to sort of have a nice gentleman's carry. You know, this was be a weekend carry, a gentleman's carry, but also a secondary carry. So I think slip joints fit in a lot of different roles. It can be your extra knife. It can be your only knife. It really, and they're always great for utility cuts. This is a beautiful clip point blade in S90V. So, love the walk and talk on this guy. I feel like this guy, and we nicked ourselves a little bit with the point. You gotta be careful with these slip joints, man. Like, you really do. Like, especially coming from more of a traditional pocket knife aspect. Or, I mean, coming from a modern folder pocket knife aspect. Going to more traditional. It's definitely a switch up. So, God. Absolutely tremendous quality in Jack Wolf. God. I'm at a loss for words, so I'm sorry if I'm not actually talking about every single thing. Let's see how the centering is. Centering is dead fucking perfect on it. I've saw some models where it was a little off, maybe, but I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous quality. And since it is bought on the secondary market, it only makes sense check the edge. So I got 2 knives from this guy. Other one was decently sharp, so. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Not gonna count that guy. Alright. We'll call it sharp. Definitely could use a strop or 2, but I mean, we'll call that sharp. We'll call that sharp. To the Jack Wolf logo on there. Absolutely beautiful knife. So I did want to do this real quick. I wanted to compare it to my only, and this is the one I got with it, but the only other modern slip joint I have, and that's the Ohio River Jack. So I wanted to kind of compare the two. Put the butt to butt. Okay, there we go. So surprisingly, basically the same size, which is wild because, as you can see, I don't know if it's going to pick up too obviously on camera, but I mean, whenever you hold them, this is so much bigger in the hand, okay? So much bigger in the hand than the Jack Wolf. So this is going to be a more ergonomic a little bit than this guy, just due to that fact. Being a little more slimmer and having more contour. This is just a square. So, love this knife though. I'm not knocking it at all. This is absolutely going to end up in my pocket every day. Just wanted to point that out. Move it out of the way. But, oh, also, the Jig Titanium. This has like a dark stonewash type vibe to it. Has like a dark wash on it. And this has just the, so the, I mean, the Jigged is pretty similar, but as far as the wash, this is just a regular titanium finish. This has some sort of beautiful just wash on it. Just dark wash. So, oh God. We'll get this one out of here. Love this. Absolutely love this. I don't think people understand the quality of Jack Wolf knives. Like, oh, is this worth, I mean, I don't know if I can tell you if this is worth $300 yet, but it is worth the price I paid. It is worth what I paid for it. S90B is a great blade steel, and I don't know, I think this might be the belt satin instead of the hand satin. Don't quote me, but okay. Closing can be sketchy on a slip joint, so I'm trying to watch where the half stop is, but oh, that walk and talk. So absolutely beautiful. And honestly, this has to be my favorite looking knife, hands down, just off presentation alone. When the wolf is not wiping very well, actual wolf of the microfiber cloth. But I love Jack Wolf. Love that they give you all this stuff with it. I'm sorry, guys. This is a struggle to make a video on because I'm just so speechless. This knife is everything I've ever wanted in a pocket knife. Nothing that I don't. And as far as like the high end goes, nice sharpening choil now. I know on the first versions there wasn't, which also I know on the second version of this guy they made a better sharpening choil, but that, you know, most slip joints will come with a sharpening choil like that. So that really, you know, if you don't want a smile or whatever it's called on your knives, which, I mean, tell me that doesn't look amazing. Just, oh, Jig Titanium has my heart. That's really what sold me on these particular knives. It's just that Jig Titanium. And this one definitely looks better. I'm not going to lie. Looks better in the dark wash all day long. clip point blade. I think it just looks classic, really. Like this will be my absolute gentleman's carry. I'm really feeling the whole slip joint vibe. I love the ergonomics on it and love just the whole vibe of it. Love the walk and talk. Love the vibe of just slipping. Let's see. There's it in the slip. What can I say, man? Absolutely love everything about this knife. Give Jack Wolf a chance. That's all I gotta say. We're gonna stop this before we ramble anymore, and we're gonna continue to look at this beautiful fucking knife. But just another glance over for you, if you wanted to see sort of everything. Sharpshooter jack. Obviously, the POG gives you everything. I'll try to leave that out for y'all, but get you a Jack Wolf if you have to on the secondary market. Do it. I tend to not like getting things on the secondary market just because it can be pretty sketchy. But if you know what to look for, know what, like if you're getting a mainstream brand like Spyderco, definitely be iffy. But if you're getting a Jack Wolf or something that is not necessarily very mainstream, and to do all of this, you know what I'm saying, would be very hard for a company to just know who you're talking to, know what you're doing. I didn't necessarily get this from eBay, but I have some thoughts on eBay of, you know, maybe using it. So we'll see. But definitely be cautious of that. Be careful getting on the used market. But I mean, if you know someone, or the knife community is great. Talk to people, okay? Don't just buy something. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm super stoked about both of these knives, but this one in particular, this one is going to be my baby. So super stoked about this guy. Absolutely love it. If you like the video, please subscribe, and I'll check you out on the next one. Take it easy.